Hey guys, what's happening? It's Sunday, fun day. That's such I'm not even gonna say it, but that saying is just so Ohio time. What does it say? 4:35. I did a video that was like 50 minutes, so if you feel so inclined, please view it. Or if you can, if you can only get through the first 5 minutes of my rant, click the check mark. Alan at Unknown Truth Tarot. Okay, now here's the deal. I used to watch him religiously. I haven't seen him in a while, so he ended up in my feed this morning. I'm like, man, where's he been? I thought he shut his page down. Well, I started watching him, and all from June of 2022 up till now, all of his readings are exactly what happened to me. And I about fell off my chair. Well, not really, because he's an accurate reader. So you guys might want to check him out if you don't already. And make sure on your favorite readers that the bell notification is hit, because I think that's what happened to me with him. Like somehow YouTube unclicks them. I gotta get a little chair to sit on. This thing hurts. I want like a hard plastic stool. It's like, what the fuck? Anyways, okay, so here's the deal. I used pre-pulled Thoth cards for the last read, the 50-minute read. I'm using pre-pulls here too. And I wasn't gonna sit down and have to pull a spread. Now, I know I told you guys don't trust a reader that doesn't do that. Well, in this instance, it's warranted. I received a text message. You guys know what I'm going to say. I received a text message with someone trying to get their foot back in the door. If you want to get your foot in the door, you got to think like outside the box, because an intuitive like myself, I knew you were coming. I predicted it for next week actually, or after the full moon on the 6th, and I already knew you weren't going to do it with any credibility. It was just going to be like casual. And that's why, you ladies, when you get these text messages and they're casual like that, no, that's not gonna fly. Not with us. We're real women, and we don't go that route. I'm never going that route. You better come at me with some maturity and be apologetic. I said in the text messages that I'm not someone that's cheap, and just to be like, hey, I'm glad you had a nice date. Hey, I like how intimate your videos are. You know what? Dude, we all know. Those women that these men run around with are shallow. They can't have the stimulating conversation because they're not attracted to them. They're attracted to us, but they want to chase everything because they think the grass is greener. And with us, they have to toe the line. With those skanks, they don't have to. And they get, sex free and easy. But, in my instance, it wasn't a problem in the bedroom. I don't know what the problem was, but whatever, man. It's just like I said before. Whatever, man. Sorry she couldn't work out for you. I even said in the one video, man, I hope she's I hope she works out for you. I hope it's like, wow, don't worry about me because I'm just a hermit and starting up my YouTube channel, and my friend who we're in that movie with and got me the potato chip commercial, he's helping me with all this. And told me, you know what, just be myself on camera. Just, act like I normally do in real life. He said, just act your crazy self. So, I am. Woo! Anyways, tank top, showing some skin. So, moral of the story, ladies, don't allow them to just send casual texts and answer back. I answered back with a tirade because I'm Queen of Swords. I cut with my tongue. I'm a Sagittarius, Aries moon, and a Capricorn rising. That is the worst person to fuck with. And the rest of my charts, the rest of my chart is Scorpio. So, yeah, you don't want to fuck with a person like me, because I'm just going to call you out and take you to task. I don't care who the fuck you are. I would do it to the president. I mean, you know what? You're not flying right, buddy. You know what? It is what it is. You know what? I'm honest as the day long. And a lot of men won't date me for long because I am alpha. I don't put up with their crap. I know what they're doing before they even do it. My ex-husband, when I called him out on stuff, he would say, "You're a fucking witch, mind reader. You should go to hell. We should burn you at the stake right in town." Well, hey, dickhead, you know what? I can't help I have gifts, and I can't help I use these. I can't help my lineage. I can't help it. This last one that we were functioning as a household unit, he caused the tower, which resulted in the death card. He left it open-ended just like he did in July. No, fuck. August or September. I don't fucking see. It doesn't even it's second nature to me. Shit, he might have been doing it the whole time. He leaves it open-ended, so he has get his little foot in. So I mean, I don't know. Let's do these cards. So remember, I'm not gonna shuffle, but please don't leave me, because this is telling the story. This is, hold on, Celtic Spirit. The book has like a rubbery finish on it, which I guess is good because it won't get ruined. I don't ever use the books though. And then look at the side. It's not that foil, but look, it's like wearing off. But the cards seem like they're waterproof. I don't know. Okay, here we go. In a nutshell. I'm sweaty from the last video. Okay, here we go, dudes. I mean, friends. That's our masculine right there. He's number 15, master of the hunt. So he's got speed, masculinity, and flow. He could have flow in his sexuality, fluid sexuality. He is definitely speeding to get wherever he's going to. And leaving us, he's using the speed to get to the next person. And his masculinity. But he kind of looks like, what do they call that? Pan? I don't know. Whatever, you'll figure it out. Okay, so he stepped out on us. Look at him hiding behind the tree. Oh my God. Is she looking? Does she? Oh my God, does she know? Did she look at my phone? Did she look through my receipts? I love that when they say, make sure you get the receipts. Did she look at the receipts on the nightstand or get them out of the garbage? Because I didn't shred them this time. Did she see where I went to eat? And did she see the copy of it that there were 2 people? Yeah. Old shifty eye. Hidden and camouflaged. And the sad thing is, he hid this right inside of all of us. Right in the eyesight of us. We call him the gatekeeper. He thinks he has power and abundance. He needs that to take the chicks out, to lure them in. Look at that nasty ass eye like a lizard. Fucking Illuminati. Look at that. Here's the chick that comes into question. The Green Fairy. And he has his eye on. While he's hiding. A lot of them, they're not even smart enough to get a chick in a different town. They get them in the same town. Same town. The Green Fairy is freedom, reckless, and into mischief. She's down for anything, man. Down for anything. Her wings are green. So she either likes the color green, green car, green house. She likes money. And he's got a lot of money. So I'm sure he's going to be spending it on her. Buying her stuff, taking her to dinner, going to concerts. All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Because he's cloaked. Nobody can see him. He's hiding. He's hiding. No one can see him. And that green matches this green, so she's hiding too. Then we find out what's happening. We find out that there's another woman. And we become this. Depressed. Suicidal. Hating ourselves. Maybe eating disorder crops up again. Hair falling out from stress. Having to take care of children. Having to go to your job so you don't get fired. Look how pale she is because she's unhealthy from not eating. Yeah, it's a reality. Definitely. Yep. You feel insecure. You have no self-confidence left. You think that, because you don't see the other bitch. So you're like, I wonder what she looks like. Maybe I need to lose 20 pounds. So I don't really have time to do that. So I'll just stop eating. See, these dudes don't know. They don't know what the fuck they're doing at all. At all. And they're so dumb. They don't know that it takes like at least 6 months to get to know somebody. They're trying to, and no wonder they're moving on to the next one because they're like, oh my God, she is dumb as fuck. I don't like her parents. I don't like her apartment. She's a fucking slob. She smells. You know, I mean, shit like that. Anyways, he thought he had us trapped. He has her trapped, that's for sure. But we were smart enough to get out through this hole right here in the blue. We were smart. So this spider couldn't get us. We didn't get trapped in the web. But she did. She got trapped. Wait till he tries to leave her. You know what? When they pick these crazy bitches up, you wait. One time they're going to get a doozy and she's not going to go away. And then when they want to come back home, or they want to come back because they learned the lesson, that bitch is going to show up at their house when they have us there, or you know, it could be a multitude of things. Good luck, sucker. No, that skank is crazy. Look at her face. She likes it. She thinks it's funny she's sleeping around with your man and that you're stuck like this. Don't think she hasn't heard about you. Oh, I'm sure you're the crazy one. You didn't do this and you didn't do that. Well, guess what? This bitch is going to be in the same situation when you have to tell her you want to go back to this. When you already told her that we're crazy, that we didn't give you anything. We didn't help you around the house. We didn't give you intimacy. We didn't give you love. You're then gonna have to break up with her. And she wasn't smart enough to get out of the web. She's still in it. She is still in the web that you have her cast in. She can't get out. She can't get out. And it's going to harbor her resentment. And she could potentially do something to you or to your property. I hope you were smart enough not to bring her to your house or let her in your house when you weren't home. I was trustworthy. I got to stay in someone's house when they weren't home because I took care of it like it was my own. I took care of their animals like they were my own. They were practically my own. They were gone long hours working. It was me and the cats. I loved it. They helped my depression. They were good cats. I loved them. I wonder what they thought when I wasn't there anymore. They were probably freaking out. They were good cats. The one cat that was aloof, she was a black cat. She even started to hang around me. She let me pick her up. That's besides the point. If I was good enough to be in a home, taking care of it like I was a wife, I don't quite understand why this keeps happening. Because these aren't going to take care of your things. They're not going to watch out for you. They're not going to tell you when a family member's in your home and doing bad things. And they have to be there for when you throw the family member out and they have to deal with the stress. They're not going to be there. They're not going to be there. These bitches aren't going to be there when you have a repairman coming over, or you had things happen where financial things happen and it played into situations at your home and people coming to your home, and what is she gonna do for you? I mean, really, come on, collective, you back me up. I understand there's no such thing as marriage nowadays, but they're life partners, monogamy. It's like I said in the other videos. If you just want to fucking leave, fuck and leave, not fucking leave, fuck and leave, then tell the person that. Don't get them in there and, pretending that it's a marriage or something close to it, and you don't want that. But if you can trust someone in your house and you're gone a lot, like 12, 14-hour days, and you're trusting someone in your home and they're cooking for you and making sure you have a lunch and a breakfast, to do this is shitty. It really is shitty. And it causes major pain for someone. Major pain. That's quite difficult to come back from. Especially when someone's had to do it one time prior. That was forgiving. They had a forgiving heart. And they forgave. And it happens again. She's not smart enough to get out of the web. She's not smart enough. She's probably not mature enough either. She's not mature enough. She hasn't lived life or learned life's lessons. My life lesson culminated when my ex-husband died in December of 2021. He caught COVID from me and he passed away. My life drastically changed after that. There's no going back. Life is too short. He did things similar to me, and in the end, I do think he felt bad. He ended up paying my college in one swoop. He made one phone call on the way to the hospital, and my college was paid for. So, he did a lot of things to me. A lot. Scarred me. And it sucks getting into another relationship and the same patterns are happening. That's what everybody's talking about, cycles. And that person, your loved one that you are functioning as a household with, they have a lot to learn too, because you can't keep doing this to people you supposedly love. I don't lend my heart out to just anyone. That was the first relationship I had since my ex-husband. I was single from when I separated in 2017 to the point where I started a relationship in 2022, July of 2022 with this person. And it's hurtful, man. If I knew what it was going to be like and I knew that it was a facade, I would have never went with him. And as much as my ex-husband did to me, he was probably looking down. He would have said, I'm going to kick that dude's ass. You don't treat somebody like that. It was okay for him to treat me like that, but if he saw that being done to me, you can bet he'd fucking beat his fucking ass. You don't treat a good woman like that. If a woman is good enough to be in your home when you're not there, and that woman's running errands for you and cares about you and loves you, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't. It causes this. This one enjoys it. She enjoys every dude she can get off of online dating. You're not special. You're not the only one either. She's got them all lined up for every day of the week. You can send a text from anywhere. I've learned that. She could be out to dinner and texting you right back. But you can bet she's with more than you. Because there's more that has. There's men that had more than what you have. It's a reality. You both are green. She wants your money. She'll take whatever you have, wherever you want to take her for dinner. She's not going to sit home and have pizza to save you money because you need it for your budget. She's not smart enough to get out of this web. She's going to be ensnared in it. She'll be ensnared in that web no matter who she's with. And eventually, that spider's going to kill her. He's going to suck the life out of her. And she's going to end up like this. Where we got out of here, she is going to turn into her. And she can wipe that shit-ass grin off her face. You don't need to do this anymore, man. Everybody knows. Everybody knows. You don't need to do it. You don't need to send, read between the line texts and Heather can read them. Heather has intuition, so she just knows I'm not going to have to, really say anything. It'll be like last time. You're master of the hunt. Got her, didn't it? Got her. And whomever else. Do you trust them in your house? Do you trust them to buy groceries for you? Make food for your family at the holidays and buy food for it? Love on the cats, go get them food, pick up their medicine. Would you trust her doing that? You're working with her and building with her, and you just threw it away. It's just unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. Lastly, you need to surrender. You need to surrender. You need to let go so you can have freedom. This encompasses making amends. Telling your sponsor and your good friend that we went over, your good friend, you need to tell him too and ask his opinion. Because I know he would have a drastically different opinion than what you do. He doesn't fly like that. The gatekeeper is probably just that person or your sponsors. You know it and I know it. This is from the Forest Fae. It's the silent one. Watch the shifting shadows and be a caretaker of silence. This is myself. I've known this has been going on. I'm not an idiot, just like the rest of the collective. The 8 that I have with me, they're not dumb either. Mandragora Mother, find the secrets hidden in the brambles. This is the bramble and the tree. You've been hiding behind it, lying. This represents guilt, two-faced, crazy. You're all mixed up. Your mind's all mixed up. You're guilty. You don't know how you're going to come forward. You don't know how I'm going to accept you. You made a real pickle for yourself, dude. Just like Bryson. Anyways, my son, in the last video, when he was tiny, not tiny, but a toddler, I had cookies in a cookie jar. Well, he kept taking them, and he didn't ask for them, and he didn't tell me he was doing it. Well, I only put a couple more in for the amount of days of the week that was left. Well, when it got to Friday and there were no more in there, he came running out and he said, "There are no more cookies left. Where are the cookies?" And I said, "Well, they must be gone. There were cookies in there all week. I don't know. I didn't eat them. And your dad didn't eat them either." And he goes, I want the cookies. And I said, "There's no cookies." And we all knew. So eventually he started looking back and forth and looking down, and he left the room. Then he came back and he said, "I ate all the cookies. I want another cookie." And I said, "Well, you should have asked for those cookies. You don't just take." And I said, "You need to apologize for taking them. And you shouldn't hide after you've done it. You need to tell the truth." Well, he forever remembered that. And it's like, you gotta tell the truth, man. It fucks people up when you don't. There's a whole chain reaction that happens. And let me tell you, the earth, it's a vibration. So whatever happens here happens over there. It's a chain reaction. It's a vibration. So you matched up with her and her. So there's the proof in the pudding. Here you are. Same thing, guilt, remorse. Don't know how you're going to tell somebody what they've done. Sad, probably a little depression. That's what happens when you lie. Your money's fucked up. Same thing, guilt, depression. You're watching the other person that you hurt. Remorse. I mean, it's all there. Probably crying, not eating. Because what happens is, after a while, what they have done to us transfers over to them. It's law. It's the law of nature. I mean, if they don't change their ways, they're still getting the depression and everything because they have the guilt and shame over their head for what they've done. But they can keep going in it. Don't get me wrong. They can keep with their person. Here's us. Depressed. You didn't snare us. We've gotten out. Oops. You trapped her, though. You also brought in an innocent person that didn't need to be brought in. You probably didn't tell either one of us. She likes it, though. She's a deviant. You need to surrender, dude. You'll have no sun on your face till you surrender. in the background here, there's a cross, angelic Celtic cross. So when you finally surrender, you'll get peace. That's all I have. Sorry it was so long, but you guys know how I am. So that's my 2 videos. I'll have them out tomorrow with the ones that I did yesterday. Hell, I'm a hermit. I'm home all the time, so I just do videos and put them out. Hopefully it gets me my hours that I need to be able to be monetized. But yeah, I got the potato chip commercial. Happy about that. And I'm waiting to see when we go back to shoot again. Rumor has it that I get a whole page too, so they thought I was crazy. I am. I can, my buddy said I can use some of these pages as tryouts. I can, casting things, I can send them in and use them. So he's like, take advantage of your lunacy, Heather. So he's the one that helped me though. Like, he gave me some acting tips and stuff. Well, I would have never been in the movie or at the potato chip commercial if it wasn't for him. Potato chip commercial, that's out in New York City too. We're like rushing down, we're on the freaking subway because we're in Lower Manhattan. We have to be clear over on the other side. So we're on the subway rushing to get there. And on the subway, he was like, telling me how to, you know, now you need to make sure your chin's up so you're not like, make sure your chin's up at all times, point your chin, cock your head. He's like, I have a horrible posture. He's like, make sure your shoulder blades are touching each other and you keep, I was like, but, damn. And then he told me, you know, he's like, dude, you're gonna have to like cut your accent down. I'm like, dude, I can't do this. They probably think I'm from New York anyways, which everybody did. But the Frito-Lay company liked it. They thought it was funny. And the one dude that was doing a tryout says, man, she's zany and wild. He said that to my buddy because he knew him. Like, because they did Broadway. They did that Glenn Ross together, and he's like, man, she's wild and zany. I like her style. I'm like, oh, then give me a freaking more potato chip commercials. I'll be happy to do them. You can make me the potato chip queen, like that chick from Progressive. But hopefully we get more people on here so we can get a group live chat going, man. This is boring, like sitting and doing this, but whatever. I'll see you guys tomorrow.